Steve, what did you see about Kevin's mindset tonight?
He was aggressive from the start at both ends. He attacked. He said it yesterday. He's Kevin Durant, and so he showed everybody who Kevin Durant is.
Steve, following up on that, was this what you were expecting from him tonight?
Yeah. I mean, he's two-time Finals MVP, and he coming off a poor performance. That's what happens.
Steve, it seemed like he brought the ball up a lot. Like he sort of almost played like a point forward.
Yeah.
Was that an adjustment you guys made? I know he did that sort of the last month of the season or so, but it seemed like...
No, it wasn't an adjustment. He had a different mindset tonight than he had the other night, and set a tone right away. And our guys loved it. His teammates were excited about the way he started the game, and I think that was infectious and carried over to our defense too. I thought our defense was fantastic tonight.
Steve, to your right, he also picked up 2 very early fouls. Did you have any thought to taking him out, or did you have a sense he would get as hot as he did?
Well, he was already hot, so when we loved the way he started the game, and so we just decided to keep him out there, and we trust him to play with fouls. Not sure I trust Steph to play with fouls, but I trust Kevin to play with fouls. But the way he started, we just thought it was good to keep him out there.
To the left here, front row.
Coach, 43 turnovers in games 1 and 2 combined, just 12 tonight. What was the difference for your team taking care of the ball tonight?
Just smart basketball, simple plays. No half-court lobs. No wild passes. It was just taking what the defense gave us. Hitting singles, just continuing to play.
One more on the left.
Bogut, I think, had like an 8, 14, and 7. Is this a better version of Bogut than the last one you coached 3 years ago?
Yeah. I think Bogut is he was already really good, but I just like his approach. I like his freedom. I think Andrew's in a really good place. I think having a couple kids and going home to Australia and playing, I think he's just feeling really good about his life and his game, and he's freed himself up, and he's playing at a really high level.
Pat Villa, Hoops and Brews. Coach, can you just talk about Steph's rebounding? Is it something that you guys made it a point for him to do, or is that just in the flow of the game?
I'm sorry, who's rebounding?
Steph.
He's a great rebounder. I think he had 15 in game 1. I mean, he's a guy who has a nose for the ball, and gets a lot of long rebounds because he anticipates really well.
Coach, this has been like a question, I guess, for your whole season, but how do you sustain whatever this is going forward for however many games?
We just keep challenging the guys and reminding them of what's at stake. And Sunday's the next one. We can take control of the series if we can get that one. If we don't, we're in a tough spot. So we got to just lock in and play the next one. But I liked our approach tonight, and I like our chances.
Steve, Ryan Gorsey, San Francisco Examiner. There was a moment there in the third where Steph got his 4th foul and Kevin got his tech, and that's kind of where you guys lost it a little bit the other night. How big were Kevin's threes there in succession pretty soon after?
Yeah, but it was a different vibe than the other night. Even though the lead was similar, the other night we never had control of them during that third quarter. I felt like we had control defensively the whole game tonight. Lou made a couple shots there in the third, back-to-back shots, and that's what you worry about, him getting momentum. But we were able to do a good job the rest of the quarter and keep the lead where it was.
Shelley Smith from ESPN. We all noticed when it got to be a 31-point differential. Did you guys notice? Did you say anything?
Jaron Collins said to me, "It's 31." Yeah. It's like, thanks a lot, Jaron. So, we reminded the guys at halftime, and I don't even think we needed to, but, it's such a long game. That's the thing when you play or coach in the NBA or as a fan sit through a 6-minute timeout. I mean, it's a long haul. There's plenty of time for a lot of wild swings, and you just have to stay locked in.
Knowing the mental grind of a championship run, is there some part of you that's relieved that you have a team like the Clippers that's keeping your guys alert and accountable, especially after game 2?
Yeah, I mean, we faced the same thing a year ago in the first round. We played the Spurs, and we knew going in we had to be locked in because how well coached they were and connected, and that's the same way it is with the Clippers. It's a really good young team. Doc's done a fabulous job with them. They got a lot of momentum. You can tell they love playing together, and so tonight was a good example of, you got to be prepared. You got to, and don't get happy when you get a little bit of a lead and let your foot off the gas. So it is good to play a team like this to keep you sharp and make sure you got to play the right way.
Last two right up front. Tomer Azari from Clutch Points. Steve, after the last game, Klay Thompson said there was anger in the locker room, and if channeled the right way, it could fuel you guys. Was there any concern about how it would be used, and did you have to say anything to make sure it was used the right way? No. I think we've been through the battles over the last 5 years. We've faced very difficult circumstances in the playoffs, and these guys have been through all that. They've felt it, so when you have that experience, you rely on it. And usually it means playing a great defensive game and not turning the ball over, and that's what we did. Last question, Mark.
Hey, Steve, Kavan's obviously always been consistent, but what have you seen recently with his mid-range jumper and how that's doing?
Well, he's I think he got some easy ones tonight early. Same thing happened the other night. The way the Clippers are playing us, he's freed up a couple times, gotten a couple easy lay-ins or dunks, tip-ins, and then, if you're four for four on lay-ins, that 15-footer is going to be a little easier the next time. So he's done a really good job of picking his spots and finding his rhythm.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.